Brian Robinson is founder and president of Robinson Republic, a communications consulting firm specializing in political communication and media relations. Before starting his company, Brian was Deputy Chief of Staff for Communications for Governor Nathan Deal's 2010 and 2014 campaigns. He also has the soul of a professor, stepping in to teach Grady's first classes in public affairs communications. He's a frequent contributor on politics to media outlets, including 11 Alive, and also including WABE's FM's Political Breakfast podcast, a member of the Grady Board of Trust and Public Affairs Communications Advisory Committee. Brian is a mentor to many students. He was named to UGA's 40 Under 40 class in 2012 and is an alumnus of Leadership Georgia's 2015 class, appointed by Governor Deal himself. He serves on the board of Georgia's World Congress Center. That's just another of his many accolades. Brian, welcome and congratulations.
I spent the first 18 years of my life wanting to be a bulldog. And I spent the next quarter century being extra proud that I'm a Grady dog. And part of that is when you see who is in this fellowship class that's gone before me, it is so many distinguished communicators, and now it is a group of distinguished communicators plus me. I looked up to these people, and they were my folks that I wanted to emulate, people I wanted to be like. And then I got to know them. And I figured out they're actually a bunch of wonderful people who took the time to mentor me. I'm just old enough that I had a major that no longer exists. I was a newspapers major. And one day in class, a news reporting class, the late Barry Hollander said that going into newspapers was, quote, planned poverty, unquote. I thought that was odd. In time, I thought it was earnest. And that is a short story of how I got into political communications. The fact that I'm standing here tonight after 2 decades in basically working in Republican politics is the truest testament to Grady's commitment to diversity. I don't know who counted the votes for this, but I assume it was the Russians. As they mentioned, I did teach here in the fall of 2016, so I was on the faculty listserv emails, so I know that I was an outlier. My favorite email was the day after Trump won. All faculty members got an email saying, yes, you have to come to work today. Different world. But that background in teaching here is what brought me to the stage tonight, because there are 2 ways to get into the Grady Fellowship: career excellence or service to the college. I clearly fall into the second category. And it is an experience that taught me a lot. It taught me that I love to teach. It taught me how hard the job is, and it gave me a great appreciation for what our wonderful faculty do here every day. And it taught me that the fast-paced world of politics was poor preparation for academia. The people who are part of this college nurtured me and taught me the hard skills that I would use. What I may lack in career excellence, I have made up for with career excellent job satisfaction. I've loved what I do for a living, and that's a great gift. And it was people like Dr. Kent Middleton, who's been mentioned earlier tonight. He taught me editing, and he pulled me aside one day and said, you're good at this. Apply for this Dow Jones editing scholarship and internship, and I got it. Dr. Ernie Hines nominated me for the Ralph McGill Award. How amazing to be mentioned in the same breath as one of the most important voices of 20th century journalism in the South, and I got it. Miss Vera Penn in administration made me over $10,000 because she would always call my landline, we didn't have cell phones back then, at my apartment and say, come by and apply for this scholarship. Conrad Fink taught me something that is actually more applicable in my political career than it was in my short-lived newspaper career. One day he was talking about a particular newspaper chain as a particularly bad place to work. They don't take care of their employees. There's a lot of turnover. They don't respect their people. Don't go work there. And I said, Mr. Fink, your textbook that you wrote for this class is dedicated to William S. Morris III, owner of Morris Newspapers. Would you say the same thing about working for him? He said, Robinson, are you questioning my ethics? Are you saying that because he has funded a chair from which I draw a salary, that I can't be objective about his business? And I said, no, that's not remotely what I'm saying, no. He goes, don't back down, Robinson. You have an instinct for the jugular. It'll serve you well in this business. It served me every day of my 5.5 years with Nathan Dill, for sure. If you don't believe it, Google Greg Bluestein's story about me when I left the governor's office in 2015. I am so thankful for all of those people and what they meant in my life. My parents are here tonight. Thank you for sacrificing and loving me and supporting me, even though you don't remotely understand what I do for a living. My brothers and their wives are here. Thank y'all so much. And to my wife, you are the reason why I'm able to have my own small business, because you've given me the greatest gift, your employer-provided health insurance. Wouldn't be possible. Man. And our daughter. Thank you so much. In my business, we talk a lot about tribalism and identity politics, and they're destroying our country. Let it be said about me that my tribe's banner is a red flag with a black power G, and I identify as a dog. Thank you, and go Dogs!